Hi, this is In Perspective with Jerry Maynard. I'm so excited that you're with me today. I have a special guest with me, my dad, the Bishop Jerry L. Maynard Sr. He is pastor of Cathedral of Praise Church here in Nashville, Tennessee, and he is the jurisdictional prelate for the Tennessee 4th Ecclesiastical Jurisdiction for the Church of God in Christ. But more importantly, he's celebrating his 75th birthday, and we're celebrating this Sunday, December the 11th. How you doing, man?
I am doing extremely well, and we are celebrating the 75th birthday this Sunday, and I'm excited, obviously, that I am yet alive.
Talk about your ministry, Dad. You were one of the youngest ever ordained in the Church of God in Christ history. Take us back to the age of 17 when you were ordained, and then talk about your ministry over the last, 60 years.
Well, I was 17 at the time that I was ordained, as you have spoken, and it has been an exciting experience because I was ordained at 17. I started pastoring at 22.
Wow.
I was a district superintendent at the age of 27, had the largest district within our jurisdiction. I became an administrative assistant before I was 30. Had an opportunity to become the bishop of that jurisdiction at the age of 27.
Right.
However, politics got in the way.
There's politics at church?
Oh, politics. Church is more political than what you do in the secular world. But it's been great. I've had a great time of working in church as well as in the community and working for the government. I was the director of the Muncie Human Rights Commission,
right,
the Indiana Civil Rights Commission, Delaware County Comprehensive Area Manpower Planning Commission. I was the first person who worked as the director of the Model Cities program for the state of Indiana. And on, I had a great opportunity to meet quite a few people. Some of those people were not necessarily people that you would think I would have met. John F. Kennedy, Robert Kennedy, Ted Kennedy through Birch Bayh, who was a senator of the state. I was very much familiar with them and on first name basis, but the one that you would not think that I would know that well was Ronald Reagan.
Oh, wow.
And he invited me to pray at a national convention, and then he continued to keep in contact with me. And of course, we were like the North Pole and the South Pole.
You came to Nashville in 1993 and to a church titled Pentecostal Tabernacle Church. Tell us about the transition. Tell us about your ministry. Tell us about the love for the city of Nashville and the people and your journey.
Well, when I first came to Nashville, we had 143 people who were at that church. That's kids and everybody. And through the help of God, I have seen, and I say it that way, 4,600 people come to our church, join our church. I'm not going to see 4,600 on Sunday morning, but I will see people there. My commitment was to the city. When I came to the city out of Indianapolis, or from Indianapolis and out of Atlanta over here, it was different. And I did not know how I would do in this city. But then my focus was on the people. And so I did not think about the city structure as such, but the people in the community. We started doing things for the community. We started taking people from under the bridges and off the corners and feeding people and clothing people and addressing the particular needs that people had. We felt that there were a lot of people in the city who were underemployed and underachievers that we could help to achieve a great deal. We started emphasizing the return to college, and if you don't go to college, let's see what your niche is. Let's see, can we help you? We've helped a lot of people in entrepreneurship, right. Just giving our money, didn't ask for the government, we did it ourselves. Right. You work with me as the executive administrator of our church, and together we were able to do quite a few things for quite a few people within the city, and yet doing that.
Right, so he's celebrating his 75th birthday, friends, and we're excited. This is December the 11th. We'll be celebrating his birthday at Cathedral of Praise Church, 8 o'clock service, 10:45 service, and 6 p.m. I'm asking you to join us December the 11th to celebrate Bishop Maynard's birthday. You know, Dad, I remember saints witnessing around town.
Yes.
I remember when you started your scholarship for the high school students who went to Cathedral of Praise. I remember the entrepreneur. You created a booklet of all entrepreneurs, and you told the members of the church, support businesses
Right.
and business people who are within the church. Those were all innovative things that had never been done. You had the first, I remember when you had the, people would come and you would give cars away.
That's right.
You gave your own personal car. You gave a Mercedes S500. I was so upset you didn't give it to me. Saints, he didn't give it to me. He gave it to somebody else. But you gave cars away, clothes away. And you've always been giving. And God is blessed. I remember you told me, you said, God told you, if you treat the people right, there's nothing he will keep from you.
That is true. I did say if you treat the people right. As a matter of fact, the exact word that he said to me when I came to Nashville, that if you love the people and not abuse the people, I will bless you and the church. And I questioned him about blessing me and the church. I thought my blessing would come through the church. But he let me know that no, Abraham was blessed and everything under Abraham was blessed. He blessed people. He doesn't bless institutions.
Wow.
People bless institutions. And so as far as those cars are concerned, yeah, we have given away 23 cars to people. And we did that because there are some people who had need. On the other hand, there are other people who tithe. And we say if you tithe, God will open up the windows of heaven. So sometimes you don't have to be poor to get blessed by God, or God may tell you to help somebody in that way. We were the first church major that fed college students.
That's right.
In the city equally as well. And a lot of things that many people are doing. Someone came to me and said, did you know they're doing this at the church? You know, you did it, you started, but they're over at that other church, they're doing it. And I said, that's no problem, because I've been preaching Paul's messages for years.
As we end this interview, we just want to celebrate my father, Bishop Maynard, and his 75 years on this earth, his ministry, what he's done. I think that most important is the love and the seeds of love and the seeds of wisdom that he's given. And that so many people, man, Dad, you got so many sons and daughters out here, so many people who come, they can trace their roots, they can trace their start, their beginning, their prosperity back to either a message that you preach or how you touch them. And I just want to tell you how much I love you.
Love you too.
Happy birthday, man.
Thank you.
This is In Perspective with Jerry Maynard and my father, Bishop Maynard. Thanks.